Welcome back, friends, and welcome to another Macio Luko video. Today we discuss the disturbing disappearance of a 20-year-old University of Wisconsin student, Mark Wegener, who met an untimely end on the early morning hours of Saturday, May 28th, 2011. Mark was an honor roll student at the University of Wisconsin, and just a good all-around kid, and with lots of friends, and enjoying a great start to life. On May 27th, 2011, Mark went to a party at Boone Court in Whitewater, Wisconsin. The party was only 1 block south of his residence. At about 1 a.m. on May 28th, 2011, Mark told his friends he's going home, but he never made it. Later on that day, Mark was reported missing. The authorities were able to track his cell phone activity to within a block of his residence. So they knew that after leaving the party, he pretty much was around his home. The searchers for Mark did not yield any results. On Monday, May 30th, 2011, workers at the town's quarry on the south tip of town made a grisly discovery. On the bottom of a gravel pile, the body of Mark Wegener was discovered. His body was analyzed by the coroner. The cause of death was due to multiple fractures. His blood alcohol level was 0.1, which is tipsy but definitely not drunk. When you consider that in most states the level of alcohol allowed for driving is 0.08. The main issue with this case, as you probably can see already, is that we have witnesses seeing Mark leaving the party and heading in a northerly direction towards his home. But the quarry, however, is over a mile in the opposite direction, in a southerly direction, right? Not only would he have to get turned around in that short distance from the party to his house, which is only a block and a half, but he would also need to actively walk towards a darker and more desolate part of town at 1 a.m. with only a blood alcohol level of only 0.1, which makes no sense, guys, right? This is not the only case of this nature in which the victim is found in a quarry. There's others. Mr. Adamski in UK comes to mind, but there's a few others that were on this continent in North America. And and this particular quarry was only a few yards away from Spring Brook, which was just a creek that ran north of the quarry. In this case, we did see violent damage to the victim's body, but there was no evidence that could be tied to a culprit. The fractures found seemed to be consistent with a bad fall from a very high elevation. Once again, according to the Sheriff's Department, no foul play was suspected, and this looks like another typical case of more local reporting for local consumption, guys, right? So, in other words, when you look at some of the articles I'll leave in the description, you'll see first of all the lack of detail presented to the public. It was basically presented as a accidental fall, but nowhere in the articles does it say that Matt was almost, at his home, and something compelled him to turn around at 1 a.m., forget going home, and make his way through the town, right, all the way through to the very southern end, and go to a quarry, and fool around a quarry, and fall off some ledge and onto gravel and break a bunch of bones and succumb to his injuries. Does that sound weird to you guys? Because it does for me. It doesn't sound like the behavior of someone that had a good time at a party, is looking forward to another one next weekend and a good week at school, right? Does not compute. But here we are, more local reporting for local consumption, and I don't buy it. I don't think these people do this out of their own volition. I think there's an element of foul play here, or, like I mentioned before, some kind of element of disorientation to the point of blacking out and finding themselves in a situation where they can't recover from. Again, post your thoughts in the comments. Keep it respectful, guys, but I'm not gonna, any theories will help here because it's been over 10 years and this was another one of those cases that, nothing to see here. Someone fell to their death and that's the end of it, when all of us on this channel know that's not even close to what happened. What could compel a young man a few feet away from his front door to turn around and walk over a mile to a quarry at 1 a.m.? Doesn't make any sense, guys. Post your comments below. Thank you for joining me for this video. Thank you for watching, and thank you for helping me keep the memory of Mark Wegener alive. All the possible thoughts and prayers are with the Wegener family when they think back of this very painful day, on this day. And what can I say, guys? This is another example of something very unusual happening to these young men, and it's certainly not some kind of drunken stupor, as you can tell by the evidence. Alright, post your comments below, and thank you for watching. I'll see you in my next video. Thank you.